If the burglar retreats, they turn and they run out the door, you may not shoot them in the back. The castle doctrine does not allow you to shoot a burglar as they are retreating from the home. That is vigilantism. You could put the gun down and chase after the burglar. I would not recommend that. Don't take your chances. I would recommend the burglar runs away, seal off the house, check your family, wait for the police. Be safe, not sorry. What type of crimes can I use deadly force to protect myself from? Okay, let's talk about that for a minute. Robbery. Robbery is defined as using force or the threat of force during the theft of an item. If you're in a restaurant and your purse is under your chair and someone comes along and sneaks the purse out, that is larceny. They took it, but not by force. If your purse is around your body and someone snatches it from you, that is robbery. That is a felony. However, not all purse snatchers have weapons. Some do, many do not. If you use a deadly weapon against a purse snatcher, you will be charged with vigilantism. The best bet is to have a non-deadly weapon, mace, stun gun, taser gun, to incapacitate the purse snatcher and run away. Don't stab them, don't shoot them, don't choke them to death. If the purse snatcher does have a weapon and use deadly force, that's okay. If the purse snatcher wraps the purse around the victim's neck and starts choking them, and someone uses deadly force, that's okay. Armed robbery and carjacking. Carjacking is now a federal offense. I have never heard of a carjacker that didn't have a weapon. Most armed robbers, they do have weapons. So if someone walks up and says, "I have a gun, give me some money," that's armed robbery. Even if they don't show the gun, it's still armed robbery. If someone is robbing you with a weapon, 99% of the time, all they want is the item. And most experts agree, if you get a gun in your face and the guy says, "Give me the wallet," if you drop the wallet and run away, you'll be fine. If you drop the car keys and run away, you'll be fine. However, in theory, if you are robbed, armed robbed, with a knife, a gun, a bat, crowbar, and you use deadly force against the robber, that will be considered justifiable because the robber is threatening your very life. Rape. Rape is a very aggravated felony. Some rapists have weapons, most do not. However, is the rapist 215 pounds? Is the victim 110 pounds? He can suffocate her by laying on top of her. Is the rapist choking the victim? Is the rapist banging the victim's head against the thing she's laying on, the bed or the floor she's laying on? The rapist can give the victim an STD, sexually transmitted disease, AIDS, hepatitis, gonorrhea, syphilis, other things. The rapist can and will cause serious psychological trauma. When you are raped, you must have a pregnancy test, blood test to determine sexually transmitted diseases, and a drug test to determine that rape drugs were not used. Also, you must have psychological counseling for the rest of your life. If you use deadly force against a rapist, it will be considered justifiable. Kidnappers. If someone is trying to kidnap you, that is deadly force. When you go to the second location, you could be raped, murdered, tortured, held for ransom. You don't know what's going to happen. So if you are being kidnapped and you choose to choke, stab, shoot, bludgeon, or use other forms of deadly force against your kidnapper, that is justifiable. Keep in mind several facts. Every time someone uses deadly force, whether they be a police officer or a citizen, there is always an investigation. The investigation is done by the police department, or the district attorney's office, or the judge, or the grand jury. It all depends on your jurisdiction's guidelines for that. There is an investigation. Everything you do good works for you. Everything you do bad works against you. If you plant evidence, that is bad. Don't just put a knife in the guy's hand, because what if you put a knife in the guy's right hand, but like me, he's left-handed? You're in trouble. Don't bribe witnesses. Don't intimidate witnesses. Don't coerce or plant evidence or lie in police reports. Tell them what happened, straight up. If the person attacking you has 5 felony convictions and you've never been arrested, that works for you. If the person had an illegal weapon, you had a legal weapon, that works for you. If the person was fueled up on cocaine and you are sober, that works for you. If a surveillance camera shows that at 12:17 p.m. someone attacked you with an object in their hand, like a pipe or something like that, and you shot them in the chest. At 12:23 p.m. you called 911 and reported the crime, and you retreated as soon as it was possible to do so. That works for you. Remember, you only fight to protect yourself. You only kill if you honestly feel you yourself will be killed. You see something, the phone, you mind your own business, and you are responsible for your own actions at all times. If there are any questions, feel free to call me. If you feel to email me, call me. All right.